So the sun has not been out the whole time until I turn on the camera, and now we're going to get the glare and the sunburn. I hope you don't mind. It's time to shave, everybody. What are we going to shave with today? Well, I'm going to pull out the old shaving cream that I got from the Netherlands. Fred, thanks again. This is Barbus. You ever heard of Barbus Classic Original Shaving Care since 1956? This stuff is made in Slovakia. So let's take a look at it. It's in a little tub. It says Barbus Classic on top. And let's see what it smells like. I have not used this yet. There you go. It's kind of it's a hard, it's not soft. it's a hard shaving soap. And it smells, it's got a little bit of it's like a soap, you know, it's got a shaving soap smell, kind of a barbershop smell, kind of a classic smell, but more of a European bent, you know, rather than an American. I don't know. I remember Slovakian, perhaps. Anyway, let's see how this shaves. I'm going to lather up with this brush here, which I just pulled out. See, there's the sun. Pulled out of the drawer, and I cannot for the life of me remember the manufacturer. Would you please leave a comment below? Because I looked in all my emails, because this was sent to me several years ago. And I want to try it out because it's been just sitting in there for a while. So we're going to lather up with that. And I've been talking to a young man over in the UK who just purchased himself a Fatboy from 1958. And he's very excited. He had to pay a pretty penny because it's hard to get these things over there. But he paid it and it's on its way. And we were discussing it and the photos look good. So good luck for that shave. All right, here we go. This is a 1958 Fatboy. I think they call it, what, the Executive? This is the first year manufactured. This is the gold, fancy gold one. Look how it shines. Look how I shine. Look at this forehead. You could show a movie on this forehead. It's terrible. All right. This thing is in such beautiful shape. I'm very lucky to have it, and I'm very lucky to shave with it today. I'm going to use a feather blade. Place that right on there. Since this is an adjustable, I got it set on 7, which I always seem to. All right. Here we go. Tighten it down, and let's lather up. Now for the aftershave, I'm going to use Captain's Choice Italia. This is kind of a almond, cherry, more almond than cherry smell. Oh, it's marzipan, it's amaretto, it's delicious. All right, I took a shower, I did my hair. I'm going to put some lukewarm water on my face because I just mowed the lawn and I'm sweaty. So I don't want to sweat too much on camera. All right, let's get the, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a natural bristle brush, a badger. I wish I could remember. I'm sorry I'm doing you a disservice, but it's been so many years and I've forgotten the name of it. But it's got this little squiggly. I think it starts with an A. So help me out, folks. Crowdsourcing some help here. All right, here comes the Barbus. Yep, very soapy. It reminds me of Arco, but not the really, really pungent kind. But it's got a little bit of that, like, I think that's what I mean when I say a European bent. You know, it's probably not from Europe. I told you I'm terrible with geography. Please don't get mad at this dumb American, won't you? Won't you? As bad as I am at geography, I'm worse at math. Okay? So we all have our crosses to bear. Let's shave. I'm good at shaving. I think. I'm okay. I can shave. That's what I'll say. I can shave. Ooh, man, this stuff is good. It lathered beautifully. It's thick and rich without being overly so. Let's check out how it shaves. This is a great little brush, too. It's got kind of a fat head on it. Fat head and a fat boy. I hardly ever use this thing because I have to clean it every time I do because I don't want this one to get grungy. But I'm going to use it today because we were discussing 1958 Fat Boys. So shout out to you, Callum, and congratulations on your purchase. Please let me know how it shaves and if you got a good deal, like if you got a good one. Now the 58 differs, oh, the sun's going away now, in the knurling on the handles a little bit different. And I think after that, there were just some other minor changes until, I think 60, is that right? 58, 59, 60? I think those are the only 3 years they made it. Don't quote me on that. Go to a real expert on these razors if you want the true knowledge about it. I'm just kind of, you know, just flying by the seat of my pants here and pulling stuff out of my rear end. Not literally. I'm just making stuff up. when I used to do live theater a lot. Like I used to do plays and things for fun back in the late 90s, all through the early to mid 2000s. I haven't done it in a long time, but a great piece of advice that I learned from one of my friends and mentors in that business was, if you're on stage and you forget your lines, just make up, make stuff up. Because probably the audience isn't going to know. You know, all the other actors on stage know, but the audience doesn't. So don't make a big deal about it. If you've messed up somehow, or if you've forgotten something, just make stuff up. Of course, he used the S word. Not stuff, the other S word. So if you want to be a professional performer, well, I already got a nick. Oh, man. Oh. Goldie. I guess that's your name. Goldie. Don't get overly aggressive. I'm going to go light. Maybe I should turn down to a 6. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go all the way with 7, because that's what I started off doing. I'm not sure why, but I kind of, understand the feel of the blade there. Could I change it? Sure I could. All right, there's the first pass. It's still got some over here, more over here than here. Isn't that weird? I guess just the way your hand is going. All right, more water. More soap, more Barbus. Not to be confused with Barbasol. No. Or better call Barbasol. Oh, I will start shaving nothing. Great. See, I get distracted, and this is what happens. So the family and I are heading off to New York City early Saturday morning. So the next time you see me will be, the good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise, I'll be in New York City filming from somewhere. I don't even know where. Probably the hotel bathroom. And then again, the next Friday, I'll be coming from a barn in Pennsylvania, if all goes to plan. So keep an eye out for those. And if you see me walking around near Times Square in Manhattan, come up and say hi, won't you? Of course, there's 1,000 stories in the naked city, and I'm just one of them. It's a big place, I hear. No, I've been there plenty of times. It's a big place. One thing I learned, if you've, in Texas, everyone here is very polite in public. Like, if you walk past someone on the street and you catch eyes, you make eye contact, you give them a nod, a polite nod, or you say hello or hey, and then you keep walking. Now, I took that sort of attitude to New York City the first time I went to New York City. And that attitude and that way of talking to somebody doesn't fly. You don't need to say hello to anyone, even if you can make eye contact. Just keep on going. Keep your head down, keep going forward. Because if you stop to make eye contact and nod your head to every single person you pass on the street, you'd never do anything else. So if you are going to New York City for the first time, remember that little bit of advice from me, Sinatra Lennon, your travel agent, specializing in good manners on the streets of Manhattan. Manners in Manhattan? Nah, forget it. This, on 7, this one feels more aggressive than my other Fatboys. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is the fat guy from Global Shave Club. So I'm lucky enough to have 4 Fatboys. Now, they're more readily available here. And I found this one in an antique store for like $40, but that was like 10 years ago or so. Not that long. Because 10 years ago is when I got Grandpa Grungy. And I'm talking to a friend of the channel, Girl Alex, who does Twitch streams. And I'm trying to figure out a good way to do a live stream where we can watch my early videos together. So once I have that sorted out, we need to do that this month, because this month is the 10-year anniversary of me making these silly videos on YouTube. What a long, strange trip it's been, huh? Wow. No idea. I'm going very lightly, by the way, even though I'm going over some areas, Ooh, now it's getting smooth. And bright light. All right, let's do a third pass. Still got plenty of Barbus in here. This is a great little brush. I need to use it more. I've got about, how many brushes do I have down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 brushes. Maybe I should do another shaved end tour. It's coming up soon. But, so I don't get to use them all. I tend to use these 4 that I have right in front of me. There we go. Oh. This stuff smells better as it's been whipped up and on the face. It's like got a nice, vibrant, soapy, clean scent. I like that. All right. Very lightly. Now remember, a lot of people on these adjustable razors, you can adjust it down after each pass if you do multiple passes. Figure out what works best for you and do that, okay? That's my advice. Got a couple of nicks on the chin area, but that's kind of par for the course for me. Oh, there's Cinnamon wanting to get into the room. Oh, Cinnamon. Maybe I'll go let her in. Want to say hi to Cinnamon? Hold on one second. I gotta go let her in so she can lay on the bed. Hold on. There she is. Say hi, Cinnamon. There she is. Do you want to shave? Don't lick the shaving cream. It's not going to taste good. Okay, back to shaving. Okay, here we go. Oh, poor little Cinnamon. We're going to have our friends watch her when we leave because we can't take her to New York City. But we got some good friends that are going to take care of her. And we had a little doggy meeting the other day because one of our friends has kind of an older dog. He's like 14 years old, and we didn't know if he would appreciate having a young interloper in his house, that kind of thing. So they had a meeting, and they got along just fine. So they'll be fine. Cinnamon's very respectful of other dogs' property and their houses. She's a good one. We lucked out with her. I hadn't had a dog since the early 90s. I had a cat for 16 years named Roxanne. She was a fantastic cat. She was so great. That was the last pet I had, and she passed away back in 2007, so it's been a while. Kids love her. And she's only slightly annoying in the middle of the night if she jumps in bed with you and she snuggles right up to you. And if you move, if you dare to move and push her, she goes, growls at you. It's like, you little turd. How dare you? How dare you, madam? Man, I'm getting this down to where I like it. And we're almost done. Just a couple nicks, just that one. Let's start off at the very beginning. Now I gotta clean this, of course. Look, it's already, look how, I want to show you how grungy it gets already. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I mean, just from one go, it just gets a little bit of grime on it. All right, cold water. Woo! So good. Can't wait for the Italia from Captain's Choice. I do love, and I use their 45th Parallel cherry flavored all the time. It's kind of like become my go-to thing. And back a while back, I was looking into men's colognes because I just used Ricard Noir. I have since 1986. Oh, now Cinnamon wants to go back out again. My goodness. So anyway, I was learning about Creed Aventus, which seemed to be really... So I bought this off eBay. This is how cheap I am. This costs like $10 or something, $15 for this tiny... Can you imagine how expensive a whole bottle is? Stuff smells great. Anyway. Okay, well, I think that's it. We did it. Good luck to Callum over there with your new Fatboy coming in. Thanks again, Fred. Oh, Jesus, see? You guys were all like, no, you haven't put the aftershave on. Ouch. 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 Oh, it smells and hurts so good. It smells just like Cool without the baby powder scent, but it does not hurt as bad. I mean, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt in the same way that Cool does. I need to send that off to somebody else. I can't take it anymore. Can't do it. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. I will see you all from New York City. Yeah, I hope so. As everything goes right, and everything goes well, and our flights don't get all canceled, then we'll be there, and I'll talk to you from there. And maybe we'll have a live stream one night. We did that last time I went to New York a couple years ago, and it was fun. All right, everyone. See you later.